Welcome to the first full episode in 2018 of Good Life Western Sports. I'm your host, Bobby Leanne. Well, I'm so excited to bring to you the action happening around Rodeo Nebraska and a look inside of the exciting things that we are up to here at the Good Life Western Sports studio. To start things off, I want to give a warm welcome to your 2018 Miss Rodeo Nebraska, Kristin Kohmetscher. On Saturday, January 6th, Kohmetscher officially took her crown just months before graduating with her doctorate in veterinary science at Iowa State University. Kohmetscher will be the first woman to have also held the title as Miss Teen Rodeo Nebraska. She looks forward to promoting her slogan, Ride for the Brand. Growing up in a cattle operation, Kohmetscher hopes to speak about the agriculture lifestyle and educating others through her veterinary experience to talk about the ethical practices in treatment of rodeo animals. Again, congratulations to your 2018 Miss Rodeo Nebraska, Kristin Kohmetscher. When we return, we will meet up with Pro Rodeo Announcer Jared Slagle for our Pro Rodeo updates.
L&H Livestock Feed Equipment is the elite manufacturer of quality farm and ranch equipment. Headquartered in Hastings, Nebraska, with dealers located throughout the Midwest. With over 30 years of experience, L&H takes pride in only using the best materials and finest craftsmanship to produce top quality farm and ranch equipment. For more information and to find a dealer near you, visit lhmfg.com.
Rocket Sea Animal Chiropractic is dedicated to helping improve your horse's overall health performance. Dr. Crabtree incorporates chiropractic, low-level laser therapy, myofascial, and nutritional therapy to accelerate your horse's ability to heal and get back in the ring. Rocket Sea is mobile and travels the state to bring your horse the excellent care they deserve. Call Rocket Sea Animal Chiropractic today at 402-276-1348. 8 words to remember: we can work on you and the horse you rode in on.
Welcome back to Good Life Western Sports. I'm Bobby Leanne. It's now time to catch up on the Rodeo Road with Jared Slagle for a Pro Rodeo update.
Well, hey everybody, it's Jared Slagle, and it is 2018. As we kick off the new years with some excitement coming out of Colorado Springs and the headquarters of professional rodeo, the PRCA has named George Taylor its Chief Executive Officer. Taylor is a former executive with Caterpillar. He was most recently a company officer and vice president with responsibility for marketing and digital division. Taylor will take over for Carl Stressman, who retired as the PRCA commissioner after 9 years at the helm. Taylor will begin his job as the PRCA CEO on January 22nd. Taylor states, "I'm honored and humbled to have the opportunity to lead an organization with the history and the brand recognition of the PRCA. Taylor said, "It's a dream for me to be involved, and I couldn't be more excited about the future potential for our membership in the PRCA team." Taylor has built a reputation as a big-picture thinker who can manage and inspire people on a day-to-day basis. He's also known for his positive attitude and forward thinking, and he's keenly aware of how digital solutions impact customers and business. Among some of his early goals, Taylor wants to hear from the PRCA members. First of all, I'm going to spend time listening to the membership of the PRCA and the staff to prioritize initiatives that will help move us forward. Secondly, I think we need to physically and digitally innovate both the customer and member experiences. We have to keep advancing our sport to drive fan and membership engagement, leveraging digital technologies and rodeo content to be an important aspect of that. Lastly, PRCA needs to continue to expand rodeo's reach, increase our fans base, and deliver the Western lifestyle experience around the globe. In the end, it's all about continuing to grow revenue, the PRCA Pro Rodeo brand, for the benefit of its members. Everyone here at Good Life Western Sports wishes George Taylor good luck and excited to see where his leadership can grow the sport of rodeo. A lot of rodeos taking place across the globe right now. Odessa, Texas at the Sandhills Stock Show and Rodeo, as well as the Midwinter Fair and Rodeo in Lafayette, Louisiana, and of course the National Western Stock Show and Rodeo in Denver, Colorado. We'll look forward to the updates next week. We will be posting about how our Good Life Western Sports Cowboys and Cowgirls do. Until then, this is Jared Slagle. You stay classy, Nebraska. We'll talk to you next week.
Thank you, Jared. Well, the staff members of the Great Plains Health Sports Medicine team have worked hard to improve the quality of life for rodeo athletes, traveling to local high school, college, amateur, and professional rodeos. The team enjoys working with rodeo athletes not only because they are tough, but they are a humble group of people. We caught up with orthopedic surgeon Dr. Nathan Jacobson and athletic trainer Tyler Oblander on the roles that they play as part of Great Plains Health and Sports Medicine team.
I'm Nathan Jacobson. I'm an orthopedic surgeon here at Great Plains Health, based out of North Platte, Nebraska, and I have a subspecialty in sports medicine. That has taken me to some new horizons here in the Midwest, and I've gotten involved very heavily in rodeo over the past few years. And we've developed a local program where we actually travel out to all the Mid-Plains region college rodeos, all 10 of them, provide medical support there. And then we also cover local professional and amateur rodeos as well as high school rodeos. This all got started off as an idea by our lead athletic trainer, Tyler Oblander. He pitched it to me and then got me on board. We thought it was a great idea and we'd fill a need in the community that did not exist.
My name is Tyler Oberlander and I work for Great Plains Health in orthopedics and sports medicine. Rodeo is beautiful as far as our profession goes because you get a pretty wide variety, a lot of acute care, you know, with a nice mix of a lot of chronic stuff. We'll show up about 2 hours before and start doing pre-game treatments, and it ranges from tape, brace, stem, heat, you know, a lot of stretch. And during we'll do treatments at a busy pro rodeo like Burwell or North Platte. Shoot, I'll see people the entire way in the trailer through the entire perf. And then we'll handle the guy that goes down in the arena as well. We generally be the first line of defense, and then if we need to transport, we'll work with EMS, they'll wave them in.
If they have a more minor injury, we treat it in the trailer, continue with home therapy exercises, and we'll follow them up each week at the consecutive rodeos that we see them at. If it's more of a serious injury or we feel like that we need to get some imaging, whether that's just plain x-rays or an MRI, sometimes I can get those ordered directly at the hospital without a clinical visit, but most of the time we have them come in to see me. We do a formal clinical visit in my office and set up the appropriate follow-up imaging and potential surgical intervention as needed from there. The vast majority of the services that we provide are basically done free of charge to the athlete. We have had patients or family members in the past offer to pay us for our services, and we just refer them back to the Great Plains Health Foundation, and they do take donations, and they'll use it for supporting our program as well as other altruistic opportunities that are presented to them in the hospital system.
The idea is to improve the quality of life of the cowboys because there's not a lot of people out there that are looking out for them when you're going down the rodeo trails. So we try to be that, you know, little bit of help along the way. This is the one that just seems to get. The rodeo athlete is one, for several reasons, more fun to take care of. Because one, they're tough. And when you get someone who's tough, you can do a lot of cool things. You can brace and tape and do treatments and make that human body do things that not even maybe they thought they could do. You know, the other thing is they're very thankful for what we do. It is so humbling to have people, you know, years later come back and know you and just come in to say hi. You know, they don't want anything, they just want to say hi and say thank you. You know, our job is to make their lives better, and they recognize that. So they're a lot of fun to work with. They're a very humble group of people. They just can't believe that they get something like this for nothing, you know, for free of charge. And it's a very rewarding group to work with.
We appreciate all the care that the Great Plains Health and Sports Medicine team has provided for each and every cowboy and cowgirl, whether it's inside or outside of the arena. When we return, we will meet a young man who has faced the odds to return to the sport of rodeo after experiencing a serious injury. And more information on the new features coming to Good Life Western Sports.
Are you cool to flex fuel? 1 in 7 Nebraskans is driving a flex fuel vehicle, and many don't even realize it. With a flex fuel vehicle, you can fill up with any blend of American ethanol and gasoline, from E10 to E15, from E30 to E85, at any time, in any amount. Look for an insignia on your trunk or tailgate. You might have a yellow gas cap, or check your owner's manual. If you're cool to flex fuel, then look for a flex fuel pump in your neighborhood. Flex fuel blends with American ethanol.
Welcome back to Good Life Western Sports. I'm Bobby Leanne. This high school senior recently qualified for the O'Berry Junior Steer Wrestling World Championship in Las Vegas this past December. 2 years ago, he underwent reconstructive shoulder surgery and he's now back in action. Meet Athlete Spotlight, Blake Henry.
Blake Henry. I'm from Rushville, Nebraska. I'm a steer wrestler, calf roper, and team roper.
No, not yet. Okay.
Our family's been in the rodeo scene forever. My mom high school rodeoed. My father, he was a state champion in high school rodeo in the team roping, and he high school rodeoed in South Dakota. And my grandpa, he's rodeoed all his life. My dad was very successful in the rodeo. And my stepdad, he's hauled probably, he's had 5 daughters. And he's hauled all of them to high school rodeos. And so it's been a family event for a long time in my family. You know, you got a lot to look up to. You got to perform to what your family's done. You know, you got to keep that family name in there. And so far, I mean, I got a brother, he's rodeoed, my sister rodeos, and I mean, we've all done a good job at keeping our family name in the rodeo life and keeping it up like our family did in the past. Look up to Dean Gorsuch a lot, and Dean Gorsuch has helped me out a lot in my steer wrestling. I mean, yeah, we're a bit different in size-wise, but he's taught me so much technique. Buddy Darnell from Gordon, Nebraska. That man, he helped me out a lot, and Chris Hilliker helped me out a lot, and Bill Manning. Bill Manning is the main man. Bill Manning puts time. I've known Bill Manning since I was, I was in 6th grade when I met Bill Manning, and I've steer wrestled under Bill Manning for almost all those years, and from the time I was a little guy shoot dogging till now, and he's the man that got me here. He is such a great figure to me, and he has shown me how to become the bulldogger that I am now. Amongst all the other people that I have talked about, Bill Manning is one of the men that has shaped me as a young man, and I really appreciate that. And I mean, my family by far has helped me out a ton, but Bill is my family, Marshall's my family, everybody that we steer wrestle with, they're pretty much a family to me. You can walk up to any of those guys and say, I need a horse. You're on a horse. Blake Henry, be sure to like Good Life Western Sports.
We wish Blake the best of luck this spring rodeo season. Well, change is in the air, and it's good change, of course. See all the excitement that is coming out of the Good Life Western Sports studio when we return.
L&H Livestock Feed Equipment is the elite manufacturer of quality farm and ranch equipment. Headquartered in Hastings, Nebraska, with dealers located throughout the Midwest. With over 30 years of experience, L&H takes pride in only using the best materials and finest craftsmanship to produce top quality farm and ranch equipment. For more information and to find a dealer near you, visit lhmfg.com.
Welcome back to Good Life Western Sports. I'm Bobby Leanne. We are starting the 2018 year off with a bang, and we want you to be a part of it. Our team strives to interact and engage with our viewers, and we want to feel that you are a part of the Rodeo Nebraska community. Therefore, we want to hear from you. We have a few announcements I'm going to roll out, so hang tight with me. If you are attending or hosting a jackpot, open bull riding, barrel race, team roping, a roping of any sort, any event in the month of January, please let us know so that we can direct you to our Rodeo Nebraska community of events. And we want to have you share all of your event information right there so that everybody in our Good Life Western Sports group can hear from you. On second hand, if you would like to be a featured athlete on Good Life Western Sports, we have heard from several athletes, several parents who want their child or want themselves to be a part of this. Please head on over to our website, goodlifewesternsports.tv, or our Facebook page and fill out a Get to Know You form. This will allow us to get to know you better and to better prepare for your interview. Once you fill out the quick and easy form, hit submit, and our team will be in touch with you to schedule an interview. How easy is that? Awesome. Great. Next on the agenda, if you have a story idea that you think should be featured on Good Life Western Sports, don't hesitate to share it with us, right? Send us a message on Facebook, an email, and we will be in contact with you to get all the information that you think should be in that story. And lastly, as you prepare for your upcoming rodeos this year or association finals, keep in mind the Good Life Western Sports team. We invite the opportunity to see how we can work together on your event. Again, send us a message on Facebook or email us, and we will be in contact with you. Again, if you haven't already, guys, please go over and like the Good Life Western Sports Facebook page. Afterwards, head on over to iTunes and hit the subscribe button on the Good Life Western Sports podcast. Each week we upload the show and it'll automatically download to your iTunes. And it's right there. No hassle for you. This is great. Thanks again for joining me on this week's episode of Good Life Western Sports. And be sure to tune in next week when we highlight everything that's happening in Rodeo, Nebraska. For Good Life Western Sports, I'm Bobby Leanne.